Howdy y'all, my name is Brun Hefferton, Mistrunner, Tormore of the Mistrunner tribe, and today I wanted to talk to y'all about Old Hillsbrad Foothills Heroic. Now this is an instance that's a little bit different, because you have to wear a disguise. So, in this one, my persona is that of Brent Grip Gunner. And whenever anyone talks to me, I'm going to pretend to be a human. So this is how you got to do it. You go over to this guy, Erosion, and you say, I need a pack of bombs. And you get a pack of bombs. They look like this. Next thing you do is you talk to the nice dragon. And you say, let's go. Old Hillsbrad Foothills is part of the Caverns of Time. So you are actually traveling back in time. And this is in the same region in the Eastern Kingdom's northern part of Old Hillsbrad. Or Hillsbrad. But this is in the past. And back in this time, it was just the humans in the Alliance. So everybody is a human. And Thrall is in jail, wrongly so. They're not very nice to Thrall, so we're going to break him out of jail, basically. And if anyone tries to talk to you in like a human sort of way, like any NPCs come up and they're like, hey, what's your business here? Just say it like this, for the king. And then they'll say that back to you and then go away. So you guys keep your shoulders loose on this flight. It's a pretty nice flight. Doesn't take too long. It's a nice mixture of autumn colors, nice green in the trees. I just like to take it all in and remember what it was like to level back here in this zone. And then you can even see this bridge area before it was all scuffed. And now we have arrived. So you want to make sure you wait until everyone else arrives. Some people, they had delays. You just look at the board there. Some people's bags got sent to the wrong town. You know how it goes. So we're all teamed up. Make sure you're buffed up. No, we're still waiting for someone. I think he had one of those security checks. They had to check him. When you come in, some people, they say we need to check your backpack. So they had to check his. They've got some nice little flags there. That's to show their team spirit and loyalty to whatever their team is. Okay, he's here. So, just to play it safe, just have armor elixir.
Well met.
Make it a little bit easier on your healer. And then I'm just going to take you through here, pull by pull, about how to do this dungeon. We got a bit of room here, so I'm going to charge defensive stance. Build rage. Build threat. Bear in mind there are a lot of patrols that go up and down these roads. We're going into Durnhold Keep here, which it's a keep, it's like a castle. They've got a lot of defenses, so heavily armed guards and stuff. They've got a couple ones coming here. We can just wait for that patrol. Okay, he pulled. I'm gonna stop that. Sometimes in the heroic, the wolves are not elite. In this one, they are. They're hitting me for about 1.5k. 1k or so. The wolf isn't hitting too hard. Shouts up. Our group composition is Warlock, Rogue, with the Resto, Shaman, Healer. And we got a Mage DPS. These ones have a two-hander. You can disarm them. The riflemen have a rifle, and they will shoot at you. Generally, for riflemen units in here, and also sharpshooters in Shattered Halls, they deal more damage in the ranged mode than in the melee mode. So you want to make sure that they're not using their range mode if you can. It's like this. If I get up in their face, then they'll pull out the one-handed axe, and that's not as high DPS as their ranged weapon hitting your healer. So that's good. We take that. You can just throw demo shouts. Make sure threat is good. And one thing that I do regularly is I just keep looking, where's my healer's mana bar? How is it doing? If it's over half, you're pretty much good to keep going. One thing to bear in mind too is it's good to just make sure that your healer has enough mana for an emergency, because sometimes you pull something you didn't expect. Let's get a moon sap here. Sap. Yep, I like that pull. Okay. So I marked diamond sap. I marked a moon sheep, or a turtle. And now we just have to fight 2. A great way to create an edge for yourself in heroics is to just turn them into turtles. Or make them very tired. Another tactic is if you have a warlock, you can use succubus, and you just create a romantic moment for one of them. They didn't expect it, they were here on guard duty, but they just found someone who they found very attractive, and it's just an exciting time. All warfare is based on deception. Okay, these veterans you can disarm. Take the edge off the damage. Healer mana is still good. And we're just going to clear this keep here first, just so we don't have to do it later. It's already here kind of up on the hill. So I'm going in. We're going to clean them out. Marking this one's skull. I tab. I get to the tracking hound. F2, X. My target markers are bound to the F keys. F1 skull. F2, X. F3 triangle. Throw a war stomp. Healer mana is a little bit low. We'll give him a second. We can even help out. I still have my riding crop on. Do the guide over. No, it's fine. Okay, healer mana looks good. This room has an armor. No, he's just making armor. I'm gonna be careful of patrols here. There's some people up here. We have to fight in the room on the beds. So there's a rifle lady on the bed, but you have to fight up here. So we're fighting like this. If you don't jump up here, she will evade. So I just have threat on that one, and then we have a fight in the beds. I don't know why they made the game like this. Okay. Okay, let's just do a commanding shout, triangle, and square. These are all marked. Let's interrupt that. Got the interrupt. Pop a defensive. It would have been best to probably sheep one of these, but we did not. So we'll pop defensives. Iron shield potion. Tab taunt if we miss anything. That's a heal. They did get it off. Got a taunt on this one. Let's get a stun, reduce incoming damage. Let's get a disarm, reduce incoming damage. See, this one's attacking the mage. I'm going to shield slam it until it's attacking me, because I'm the tank. So a little bit scuffed. One thing that we could have done better there would have been whenever you round that corner. You round this corner here, you can see a couple of them. Just mark the ones that are the closest. So say this one here, I like to give to the rogue to sap, and then the next one over, the mage can sheep. That would have been, yeah, that would have been better. Okay, so this is all clear, and Thrall is there. We're gonna come get you, Thrall. Just wait there. We'll be right back. Don't worry, Thrall. We're gonna come get you. We're just cleaning the area out. He is unfairly and unjustly behind bars. This is a righteous prison break. because the humans have not been very nice to orcs. So how we're going to do it here is just jump down. Over here.
Something?
Come on. Down here gives us a lot of room to pull back. We'll have a lot more control over these pulls if we can pull back. Okay, so we'll give a sap and a skull. So he can sap. And I'm going to pull. And then I'm going to mark one of them. If they move to line of sight, that would be really clever. Okay, let's do an X. Let's do a moon. I'm communicating that to my mage. And now it's a turtle. You see that? So you decide what the marks are ahead of time. And then you don't need to type it out every time. The rogue knows the diamond is sap. He saps the diamond. The mage knows that moon is turtle. And it's a turtle. So the wardens cast a heal, as you can see. They also cast a fear. Tremor totem is good. Anytime you have a two-handed target, disarm. I missed. My hit rating is bad. You're supposed to have like 96 hit rating, and my hit rating is not in the best spot. Been trying to favor mitigation so I don't die on bosses. It's better to have your DPS hold back a little bit and to have clean pulls than to just try to have the max possible threat. There's a hound back there. Okay, so you click these little barrels in here to plant the bombs. One person can plant all of them. Get the rifleman. Get the hound. Let's just pop a defensive trinket. One thing that I like to do is pop defensive every time they're up over the course of the run for things like a trinket, just because that's reducing the overall healing done that the healer has to do for the whole raid, the whole heroic, which means less time drinking, more time pulling. I'm opening with Devastate. But yeah, whenever I get a few more upgrades, I'll start jamming some hit in, because I can currently tank everything now, and I'm not really dying unless there was some kind of fuck up. So I've got a few level 60 pieces on these. My chest is still level 60. Okay, there is a rifleman back there. I'm going to intercept that. Tab to defensive, taunt, shield slam it. And the DPS, they can finish off that skull. These do a scatter shot. Shadow Word Pain is magic effect. It hits pretty hard, 759, and it can be dispelled if you have a paladin or a priest. Great. So you have to fight one pack of 4 of these for every one of these houses. Just click this barrel. Placing an incendiary bomb, and then you can see here 1 second cooldown. So I can do that again. There are no charges, so you don't have to worry about every person doing one of them. Okay, our warlock didn't wait, so we'll do this. That's marked. It's a triangle. Fixed. I tab over, trying to interrupt. Missed. If the DPS ever zugs the skull super hard like that and isn't really holding back, as long as they stun it, they can usually handle one of them. Rogues have kidney shot. The warlock can use the Felguard to stun. They can death coil stuff. They can usually handle one thing. So for me there, I chose to take the X and the triangle and let them just deal with the skull at range. I could have tabbed over to intercept, but DPS can handle themselves. And if they don't wait, like in that case, he didn't wait for the sap. Sometimes you just gotta let them learn. If you pull before the tank pulls, then you have to sign up for those consequences. Okay, good pull. Very clean. I'll disarm the X. Less damage taken for me. Can demo shout these. Battle shout for my friends. And they do run whenever they're about to die. So you could apply some slows or stun if they're about to run into another pack. The fear there was a physical fear, looks like. So it's more of the intimidating shout variety, which means you probably can't break it with a dispel. Just Tremor and Berserker Stance, Berserker Rage. Tremor Totem is good. Oh, Fear Ward too. Sap. Kill first. I don't know why he's so hurt. Go. I'm gonna stun the skull here in a second. Bam. Now I'm just gonna let the DPS finish that one and work on X. Bear in mind, Sap and Sheep have a chance to break early, I think. Depends a little bit on the type of unit. Like there, I don't have enough rage to intercept. Let me get feared. Never interrupt. Alright. That one was sheeped. Somebody's cleaving that. Nice cheap shot. Intercept. But then, what if, at a moment's notice, we had to go? Watch out for the shaman. Intervene. Snap call. The mobility of the warrior is better than ever before. With the charge, intercept, intervene. Okay. Sap's out. Shaman has no mana. Just top off. Teamwork. Alright, are we good? Just gonna mark the next one that comes out. Perfect. And this is X. Tab targeting is good. Stunned. Working on X. Revenge. We got it. Just tank both. All right. Final bomb. And we're done with this part. Y'all orcs better get ready to get out of here. This place is blowing up. Get out, run. Man, they're heavy sleepers. Oh, he's running. Get on out. They're gonna make it. Okay, they made it out. Okay, we gotta be wary. There's gonna be a boss coming up next. He comes down these steps and he's mad as hell. So we set all these on fire and now the orcs are loose.
There! Fetch water quickly! Get these flames out.
He hits really hard. This is like Herod's big brother. That's how you think about him. So defensives. I'll just pop defensive trinket right away. Shield block is key. Battle shout. You could even commanding shout. Watch out for the whirlwind. Look at that. Look at that rogue. He ceased to exist. You see that? Remember Herod? He was gonna... Blades of light spinning and stuff. Okay, there's his sphere. So I want to intervene. Taunt. They need to back up. He does hit me pretty hard too. Look at that. Look at that damage. He hit me for 3.5k, 5.5k, mortal strike, and then the hamstring hit for 2.4k. This boss is the real deal.
Run, you blasted cowards!
You gotta pop everything you got. The warlock, just dot and run. He died. And this is the power of the shaman. Can Dampy do this? He didn't do this. Okay. The question is, can you res from this? He does patrol around. Yep. Okay, he left. We're gonna try to go for the res before he comes back. He's the kind of boss that would probably, yeah, if you're a low-geared tank, he'll probably murder you. As you can see here, we've got Karazhan pants, boots, AQ-40 belt, Prebis gloves, Kara helm, badge neck, gruel, shoulder, Kara cape, and the Nightbane shield, and we still died. So... yeah, you might just go all out for this one. Last stand. Try to make sure the fight is as stable as possible, and then once you're up, if you have to res, bandage. Do everything you can to get ready. So he resed. He bandaged. We're even gonna food buff. Okay, armor elixir, clam bar, plus 20 stam. Another thing we can even do, lesser ward of shielding. Gives 1,000 points of damage to block on your shield. We're doing it. Perfect. What else do we got? Scroll protection. God damn it, I just cast it on the warlock. Scroll protection. Maybe he'll pull threat and it'll save him. Then we'll look like a genius. But if it doesn't, then, well, nobody noticed. Where did he go? He's coming. Alright, everybody's good.
To battle.
I want to make sure I'm not too far out of range of my healer, but I do want some charge range. So I'm going to wait until he's a bit closer, and then I'm going to charge defensive.
I know what
Do a shield block.
you're an end to it.
Into a demo shout. And I'm going to shield block again as soon as I can. So we're going to practice being really defensive. I don't have Thunder Fury buff up, so I'm going to Thunderclap. Shield block again. Whirlwind. I'm going to pop a defensive trinket. Back up just a touch. Okay. Going to fight him again. Taunt. I just saw him target someone else. Threat looks okay, but we're focusing on being defensive. If a boss hits really hard and you need to be defensive, just do so. Tell your DPS. And it's their job to watch their threat. The most important thing is that the fight is stable. And it is stable. Whirlwind is up. That's hidden for 4k a swing.
Must not go free.
Nice. Dodge rating armor stam trinket. That's not bad. Yeah, that will help you survive this fight. That was Lieutenant Drake. He also drops gems. That's a nice gem. Damn. Spell crit, damage and healing. Hit AP. Mail helm. And you can mount in here. Offhand healing. AP mace, pretty good. Okay, go up the steps. Now we're going to go into the keep. We already cleared all this. If you want to wait to do this keep clear until after using the bombs, you can do so. Dealer's choice for that. Then we're going to talk to Thrall. Hey man, we're going to get you out of here.
What is it?
We're going to get you out of here. You're going to be a big strong war chief one day.
Very well then. Let's go.
See that? He probably doesn't believe it on the inside, but it's true. Some say he was one of the better war chiefs of the Horde. Man, he just punched that guy. Is he dead? He's not dead. He just knocked him out. Look, 100 HP. Knocked out cold. Level 69. Alright, Thrall's all armored up and ready to go.
What is it you wish?
Alright. So Thrall is pretty big. We just did an AoE fear there. I'm going to tab and I'm going to mark some of these. I'm going to mark that one too. Okay, we taunted Skull. I have it. Threat's looking good. Thrall is tanking triangle. And he's big. So if he tanks one of them for a little bit, that's fine. You don't need to keep everything off Thrall at all costs. One nice trick you could do is just give him a target marker and tell your healer to keep an eye on him. You can heal him. He's got a lot of health. And he does a decent bit of threat. It also seems like he doesn't break your CC. I'm not sure. So, these mages do a polymorph. After Thrall fights through an area, he goes back to where before he started the fighting. And he runs pretty fast. Next pull is down there. We're going to go ahead and mark it. Oh, my lied. 1, 2, 3. I just let him tank for a few seconds. That's fine. Okay, I'm sheeped, and this is bad. Because we have no magic dispel in the party. So it is up to the team to survive for the next 10 seconds. I've marked the pulls, or the targets in the pull, and they're CCing some, trying to deal damage. And I'm just a sheep, thinking about grass. Okay, I'm out. Make sure I got it. We're killing in order, and Thrall decides he wants to fight this one. You can interrupt the mage. You can disarm the veteran. Check healer mana, we're good. Now there's another pull down here behind us. Thrall is going to keep going, so we need to go fast. Mark. Mark, mark, mark. And he got the sap in time. That was clutch. Very clutch. Thrall needs some healing. We did mark a sheep. Different target got sheep, we can adjust. If Thrall dies, we fail this, so he must live. Obviously, you want to prioritize your party members to an extent. These do a cleave, so the warlock should not be face checking here. Or mages, whoever. You should probably keep a person on the mage. You don't really want these loose free casting because they'll do polymorphs and who knows what. There, we just interrupted the poly. Shield bash. Okay, I'm going to bandage the warlock so the healer can drink. Okay, Thrall did heal up.
This day is long overdue. Out of my way.
Let's get on the mage. I'm just going to stun him. Oh, he dodged. Nice dodge. I'm going to taunt this. The unfortunate taunt resist. These things can happen. And you see, the challenge of old Hillsbrad is your inability to have as much time as you want to set up the pull. Thrall is booking it. And who knows what he's going to attack next. So I just let him engage with the moon. And I'm going to taunt it off him. I want to get ready to swap to this one and interrupt. And we're on it. Nice kick on that polymorph. Again, bandage up. Bandaging yourself means the healer can drink more. You get a little bit of RP here, a little bit of time to breathe.
Thrall, you didn't really think
So I marked a sheep target.
did you?
First kill.
You and your
And then
allies
second
shall
kill.
answer to Blackmore after I've had my fun. Out of my way.
I want to make sure I have this guy mainly. The warden is a caster, he shouldn't hit too hard. I'm just going to let them handle him. I interrupted that holy light. You need to get out of this consecrate. It hits pretty hard, but I'm stunned. I'm out. I'm stunned in it. I'm just going to last stand when I'm out. And you notice it keeps the consecration on the ground from the previous times. I'm going to Hellstone now. Interrupt that. Nice. And then we clean them up. What do we get here? Healing by 227. Main hand weapon. Pretty good. What else he dropped? Popping a defensive because I'm low. Alright. Cloth healing pants. Leather helm. Mail legs. Healing plate feet. Brazil neck. Really nice PvP. Don't forget your badge. And Thrall, he waits for you here.
What is it
So you get a break until you restart the dialogue.
What is it you wish?
Thank you, friends. I owe my freedom to you. Where's Taratha? I hope to see her one last time and thank her before leaving into the mountains. Yeah, we'll go over there. It's fine. Fresh health stones. Mage table, repair bot, whatever you need. If you die, you can do stuff kind of in phases, so you don't have to do the whole instance again. Unless Thrall dies. I think if that happens, then it's too bad.
What is it you wish? Very well. Terran
But if you die,
just west of here, since time is of the essence.
you can just restart different parts of it.
Let's ride.
one of the points where I've been in here before and we wiped it near the end. There's some, I'm not going to spoil it. The enemies at the end killed us, but we could just start the next dialogue that's up here and just do that last part. We didn't have to do the whole run again, like you would with Black Morass. And mainly for this part, I just take in the scenery. You can CC these. Thrall is going to fight them anyway. And we might end up getting 5 here. Yep. Just going to AoE Fear. We got a skull. We're going to kill that. This one's here. Mark it. Thrall is over there fighting. He can handle one. Be fine. I'm gonna get this one now. Intercept. Taunt. Devastate. That one's down. The thing I really like about this dungeon is it feels a lot more open than the other ones. You're not really on a single track from start to finish and you don't have too many options. Like, you could just go that way. Just go for a swim. We do need to keep an eye on Thrall. Yeah, he's fine. Look, he's winning that fight. I'll give him a sunder. Look at how much threat he has. Damn, Thrall. With the instant remount, too. Alright, we're turning right. Just following Thrall here. You can target mark him. Make it a little bit easier. Would you believe that the turtles that are here are the same turtles that you face in Hillsbrad Foothills? They're just a little bit younger here. I remember this river. If you keep going down this river a ways, there's that little hut with the troll guy. And that's where you get your whirlwind axe. Leveling up as a warrior. Maybe some of y'all remember that. I don't know if he's here, inside old Hillsbrad Foothills. Alright, now it's a secret mission. We're showing up at Terran Mill. And he waits here.
What is it you wish?
We're ready, check. Y'all good? Food buff? Check. Started. He's booking it. We'll catch up. Okay, there's some spawns outside that happen. So if anyone is outside here, they're just going to get blapped. So you want to make sure your team is together. Whether you're inside or outside, just be as a team. He's saying stop that horse. They're about to show up. Alright, we got a skull marked. We tabbed, we got an X marked. I thunderclap. I disarm. He got a sap outside. That was a good play. So the rogue was waiting outside. Got an easy sap. And the mage got a turtle. Good plays. We're fighting our way out. They cast a flash heal. You can interrupt that. Thrall goes back to where he was when the fight started. Just to reflect. Let's head into town. Okay. Just some peasants. More work? What is it? Off I go then. And that kind of thing. Alright, we're going in here. He needs to go pray at church. She's not here. Where is Tabitha? Skull X. Let's fight him. This one, triangle. I taunted it. I'm gonna bring it in with the others. Thrall's tanking fine. I'm gonna war stomp though. I'm also gonna demo shout. Turn the fight in our favor. Battle shout, demo shout. Plus and minus. Yeah, Thrall's a pretty good tank. It's almost like they give you a second tank for this run. Whenever he's around. He is rocking the sword and board, or the axe and shield. One-handed axe. He gets expertise with that axe, so that's a good choice for him as opposed to a sword. I'm a Tauren, so it doesn't matter. A weapon's a weapon. We're gonna go see Tabitha in the inn.
This day is long overdue.
1, 2, 3. Sheep. Okay, I got threat on these ones. I'm gonna make sure I get the triangle as well. I taunted it. I'm gonna disarm him and pop a defensive trinket. I'm being careful not to cleave or thunderclap in this room because it'll break the turtle. So no AoE, you want to single target this if you want it to be clean. Using CC. Cleared. Now we get this one. Good pull. Maybe this is Tabitha.
Waste this chance. I will seek out my destiny.
Hello, my name is Brent Gritgunner, and I'm a warrior for the king. That works every time. You gotta do the voice like that, though.
Hello.
What's the plan? We gotta talk to her. Hey,
Good day
Tabitha.
to you.
Strange wizard? We'll get you out of that situation.
Come outside and face me.
See, someone saying go outside.
Who or what was that? Aretha's life hangs in the balance.
Tabitha's life is in the balance.
Surely you wish to
Surely you wish to save her. This Echo Hunter, he's got a
There you are.
voice problem.
I had hoped to accomplish this with a bit of subtlety, but I
All right, 1, 2, 3.
expectation was inevitable.
You can fear these. These hit really hard. The Slayers hit really hard. The Defilers, the Casters, the Saboteurs also hit hard.
You and your troublesome friends must die.
I'm just gonna fear. As soon as I get the rage, yep, you feared. You got lots of room here. You're just fighting these dragons at a time. They come in waves. So we fight this wave, CC what we can. Taunt this one. Thrall is slapping that one. You can interrupt these spells. Okay, gonna go. I'm gonna bring this back over here so we kind of reset the pole in a good location. Come on, Thrall. Over this way. Okay. Next wave's coming out. I think it happens over there. Yep. And there's a third one back there. Okay, it's marked. He's fearing that. Good call. Taunted that one. I was building threat on the X. I've got both defensive trinket and Hellstone because these do a gnarly set of attacks. This is basically a Mortal Strike effect. Damage taken increased, but healing effects also. Huh, weird. Yeah, healing effects increased by 50% and damage taken increased by 50. So the damage is going to spike a lot. Next is boss. Oh no, one more before boss. And these pulls are rough. Healers got to try to be as efficient as they can. There's a fire elemental. I need to get on top of this because they're hitting my healer. Okay, I'm gonna war stomp. Nice piercing howl. We'll try to kill Skull if we can. I'm gonna disarm him. I'm also gonna shield wall. Give my team some space. Okay, the healer died. He probably doesn't have Ankh. So we're dead. We'll get to show you where the reset point happens. Good try. Good try. That's a toughie. You've got to play that really well. Look at this. They're trying. Thrall's fighting it. How's he doing? He's winning. He's fighting this one. Okay, he died. Mage got that one. Thrall is still at it. But the boss will come down next. So good luck. You have time to rest, yeah. Oh no, he killed it. It's gonna summon the next wave. I don't know if we had time to res. We didn't have time to res. Can the shaman get out of combat in time? You see that? Damn, Thrall. He's tanking this without too much issue. Look at him using shield block.
Struggle as much as you like.
We're up. He's not dead. I'm gonna instantly eat after.
As much
I'm gonna bandage the warlock.
I will fight to the last.
Okay, someone else is bandaging him. I'm just gonna keep eating.
Not so fast.
Taunt it. Okay, I'm gonna pop every defense I have. Iron Shield Potion. Demo Shout. Our healer has no mana. He doesn't have mana to lust.
I will fight to the last. You cannot fight me.
He lusted. Can we do this?
Things are looking grim.
Mage is kiting. It's got full dots on it. 24%. Mage just gotta blink and run around. Look, they're running. Mage is gonna blink every cooldown around this building. The Benny Hill theme plays in the distance. The rogue is still alive, but there's a dot on him, impending death. He died. But the mage is still running. She's dead. But the warlock is still up, and so is Thrall. 13%.
Things are looking grim.
He's running around the building. You see this? Around the church. He's doing the around the church technique. And the warlock pet and Thrall are just slapping the dragon. It's got Curse of Agony and Corruption on it. 8%.
Not so fast. You are irrelevant.
Okay, he died. Does it reset or does he fight Thrall? Thrall is low. 10%. 3%. 7% to 2%. 1%.
No. The master will.
Thrall won! And that's how you old Hillsbrad foothills. We did it. Can we get a clap in the chat for Thrall? Wow. I'm glad you're safe, Tabitha. I had to fight a dragon, and there were 5 people who showed up to help me, but then they got killed. Oh, man. It's good that he rezzed them, or dispelled whatever that was. Well, I want to show y'all some more about Old Hillsbrad. Wasn't expecting the last boss to be so entertaining, but basically what happens, you've got the 3 dragons you have to fight. You kill those as fast as you can, and you don't get a break for mana. There's another set. You fight the next 4. I would say try to fear 2 if you can, or fear 1, trap 1. If you have a druid, I believe they can sleep dragonkin, so you can use that as well. But try to CC 1 or 2 every time if you can, and then try to have a DPS order so you can focus fire 1 down. And be aware that there's a mortal strike on them, and they do hit very hard with physical. And there's also usually 1 caster in the mix. The caster ones are the girl dragons. The melee ones are the male dragons. There's also a Black Morass Heroic Guide. Black Morass Heroic is probably more difficult than Old Hillsbrad. Largely because you can't just join in part way. Like if you wipe part way in Old Hillsbrad, it does save some of your progress. So you don't have to do the whole thing from scratch. But they both have the aspect in common where a lot of it is about tempo of the run and not giving your group breaks. Is this the right way? No, it's this way. You look for the turret tower, because there's one of those in Hillsbrad. Running back is not so bad sometimes. This is a pretty cool run. So we got the boss. Good job. And now, you're kind of free to run about the zone. This isn't like other dungeons where you kind of get corralled through the whole thing and you don't have many options. It's a huge area, and I wanted to show y'all something. There's a town called South Shore. And this dungeon run, if you're doing the heroic, it doesn't require you to go there, but it's a living, breathing town with a bunch of characters, and they're doing stuff, and you might recognize some of them. So let's go to South Shore. There's loot on the boss. I can show you what it is. I don't think I need anything in here. MP5 plate legs, mail legs, crit AP MP5, leather bracers, agi AP, cloth healing belt MP5, badge of justice, some gems. Okay. South Shore. Old Hillsbrad. Oh. Who's this? Kel'thuzad? I know Kel'thuzad. I was just slapping the shit out of you in Naxxramas the other day. How you been, man? Kel'thuzad is the last boss of Nax. He gave us a bunch of hunger and colds. He's a generous man. Well, I believe that he ends up becoming a villain because here he looks like a human and then he became a lich. And you have to do all kinds of evil shit to become a lich. Look at this. We've got some citizens. They've got fancy hats. Look at these Hillsbrad citizens. They're following me, maybe doing loot or something. This guy? Who is this guy? He sells capes. He seems very happy. That's good. Some citizens. Some children. What are you looking at over there? Bookshelves. Kel'thuzad. Just walking about, getting fresh air. This lady's doing alchemy. Best of luck to you, ma'am. They're having a nice conversation. Let's go into the inn. Oh, Tyrion Fordring. I think he worked with Patrick Starr to make the Ashbringer. Oops, didn't mean to say it on the table. You can just sit. You can just sit down and just kind of chill. And they're over here doing very ominous shit by the fireplace. And you're just cool as a cucumber, having a beverage. Witnessing history unfold before you. A couple of pirates, buccaneers. Healing neck, not bad. MP5 healing. Kind of a pre-bis. Yeah. Warrior DPS pre-bis. Not bad. You can get Rumsey Rum Black Label from this guy. That stuff used to be like 2 gold on the auction house. Oh, but this is old Hillsbrad, so the prices were different back then. Oh, who's this? This is Herod, before he was a boss in Scarlet Monastery. Wow. I fought Herod 17 times to get the axe that makes you spin. That's a Ravager. Oh, that's an Athenos. I thought that he was in retail WoW, and he was hanging out with Sylvanas and shit. Best of luck to you, Mr. Nathanos. There's a magistrate. Very fancily dressed people. And that's a badge of justice. Well, hope y'all enjoyed this run. It's a little bit wild and kind of scuffed, but you get to see the main points and what can go wrong. Don't forget to repair before you leave town, and as always, ancestors watch over you.